Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. There have been so much argument, tussle here and there, anger over the issue of railway construction from Nigeria to Niger Republic. Of course, Nigerians have reacted very negatively about this matter, but the presidency via the handler, via Shehu has come to correct an impression that Nigeria actually is not building railway into Niger Republic, but just the borders that Nigeria and Niger share. But of course, Nigerians have also reacted to this matter. But Nyesom, Wike, the governor of Rivers State, have decided to air his views, and he isn't taking it lightly. In fact, he lambanoed, he blasted Amaechi, Rotimi Amaechi, the transport. He said a lot of strong words, if you permit me to use those words. And I'll need you to just listen to him and see that maybe you either agree or disagree, but we'll find out also from what Nigerians are saying concerning this matter. But before we go into the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. The governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, has blasted the Minister of Transportation for not attracting any good thing to the region. The governor, while speaking in Port Harcourt, the state capital, wondered what Amaechi would be remembered for after his tenure as the Minister of Transportation. According to him, since Amaechi took over as the Minister of Transportation, he has not attracted any single project to the eastern region. The already railway line that linked Port Harcourt to Enugu is nothing to write home about, yet Amaechi is proudly using the money gotten from our region to construct rail line to Niger Republic while we have nothing. The federal government is still owing my state over 78 billion naira over federal projects I did in my state, but instead of Amaechi to look back home and at least construct rail line that will link Port Harcourt to Calabar, Uyo, Abia, Enugu, Onitsha, Nnewi, Asaba, Bayelsa, back to Port Harcourt, he's busy behaving like a child. With a railway line, it will be easy for our people to go to our area, main markets, to buy their goods as easy as possible. All the federal roads in southeast and south-south is nothing to write home about, while he is a minister for 5 years now. Tomorrow, he will come to tell us how he loves Niger Delta and Igbo land. Shame to him, he stated. But let's a quick one. Some time ago, some months, weeks back, thereabout, there was so much, a lot of flyers, a lot of posters, campaign came online where some persons are insinuating that Rotimi Amaechi may likely be coming out for presidency on an APC platform. Don't also forget that that's the same platform to Okalu is hoping to come. That's also the same platform that the Jagaban Bola Ahmed Tinubu is also hoping to fly as presidency of Nigeria. All of them have not spoken concerning it, but their supporters are seriously, putting these things in view, letting Nigerians know how interested their bosses are over this. Now, don't forget that there was a time when they talked about the raid. They brought him in the house, they questioned him, and they asked him, why is he marginalizing the Ndibos? Why is he not putting rail lines in the southeastern region? And he said that, please, nobody should take his Igbo-ness from him. He's an Igbo man as well, and he has no intention of marginalizing the Ndibos, that there are pipelines over this matter. Now, fast forward. When they talked about the issue of loans during the China loan saga between the House of Rep and him, he said that the House of Rep should be very careful so that at the end of the day, they don't sabotage the loans they are looking forward to getting from China, so that they can at least finish up some of the railway stations they have started in southwestern region and also conclude other parts of the country, so that if eventually it gets stuck, nobody will blame him, because they should actually put the blame on the House of Rep for not allowing China to sponsor all the remaining part of the loan. Fast forward to now. Now, if eventually these loans have been granted, okay, so the next available railway line that should be built should be from the north straight to Niger Republic, whether it is into Niger Republic or at the borders of Niger Republic. Charity begins at home. Are we done putting the rail lines in our Nigerian states? The roads are so terrible. It's like death traps. And this is Mbamont, where we all know, if you've ever stayed in Nigeria for a long while, you know that Mbamont, traveling long distances in Mbamont is as risky as death itself, where you don't even, the roads are bad, armed robbery, kidnapping, with these herdsmen having a field day on the streets and on the highways. It's as a death trap, and the roads are so bad. So railway would have been a nice, very nice option for people to move in. You know, the Indians love traveling from wherever they are back home every December. And now, this particular time, this would have been such a lovely time. They would have made so much money in this way if they had already constructed railways straight down to the southeastern zone, so that at this Mbamont, they will make so much. You know, because the Igbos definitely want to travel home. They can use areas as option. Like Wike said, Governor Nyesom Wike, His Excellency said, people like the Igbos, Arera market is a market that people patronize a lot because of, you know, its big, vast nature and the fact that you have diversity and at a cheaper rate too. Imagine people, instead of trying, now how do I, these roads are bad, how do I move? And all roads lead to area. You know, any part you're going to, you can lead you to Arara, which means people will begin to, Arara market will boom even more than it is booming right now. Because it will even bring economic powers to the state. Where are we going? And the excuse they gave was the fact that there's so many wonderful economic benefits that bilateral relationship that is going to be benefited from rail between Nigeria and Niger Republic because of some bilateral relationship and economic trade that they want to harness. Have we finished harnessing even the internal ones we have? Okay, but let's just feel what Nigerians are saying concerning this matter. This one here says, what can Amaechi do? Or the southern ministers in Buhari's government are just mere toys that must do the biddings and feed the nepotistic appetite of the Fulani Republic of Nigeria. What business have Nigeria spending billions of dollars constructing railway to the Niger Republic while major roads connecting to major Nigerian states are impassable and death traps are not connected by railway? This one here is saying, I have asked that question before. Which railway is coming to the east? Please tell me. I have not seen any. Let what happened during Jonathan as a president happen again to us again. No. Wike is making sense. This is not the matter of politics. It's good he reminds him before it's too late. This one here is saying, the mouthpiece of the Democrat has spoken the real and unfiltered truth. Posterity shall not forgive Rotimi Wike Amaechi, the Minister of Transport who was deceived to betray his master and brother to be made a vice president, secretary to the government of the Federation and so on, only to be silenced to rail transport to the Niger Republic minister who cannot attract one project to his region. This is serious. This one here is saying, increase the volume, Our Excellency. Let him hear well. So this has become our I don't know what he's trying to write here. This one here is saying, please, I personally want to ask, is it really true that the federal government wants to construct rail to Niger? According to what we hear, it's just going to be a border thing. Okay, it's going to be something that will be, based on the information that Shilgaba says, it's going to be, they're actually going to construct it to the border points where Niger and Nigeria border ends. they're not constructing it into Niger. But even if it is border points or not in Niger, not into Niger, it's still the same thing. Are we done? Are we done with our own? Are all the streets, are all the states interconnected? Charity begins at home. Let's start with ours first. Let's conclude our own first before we start looking outward. It's just like people are hungry, you're feeding outsiders. Your people are hungry, they'll start from the home, feed to the outside. Well, I guess they have their reasons. They're looking at economic viability, but also look within the state, because we still have indigenous people who also needs their product to be sold very quickly. This one here is saying, that's a great leader that cares about the people he governs. Amaechi should be looking to him to learn a thing or two, and also wondering what he's going to tell his people and his region tomorrow after he leaves the office. That's another thing. If he's going to if he's going for presidency, maybe he's looking, because I know that his supporters have been actually going about campaigning about him, likely to go for the position of presidency. It's come to 2023 if Nigeria still remains at one unit anyway, if it's not restructured. Okay, what's he going to sell to his region? What's he going to sell to his states? What's he going to sell to his region? Is it going to be that the North will promote him? Don't forget that the North actually have started rooting out for His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. So if you're already giving all the things you have to the North, and the Southwest are already rooting out for those who will be looking into the issue of politics proper in Nigeria, they're already looking out for Jagaban for some persons. Some are looking out for the Vice President, Yemi Osibanjo. Some are still on the pipeline. So I don't know if you play his cards well. Sometimes it's always good to get the support of your home first before you start looking outward, so that when the chips are down, your home people will, protect and rally around you. But that's where we're going to wrap it up. What's your take on this latest development coming up all the way from Rivers State?